the culture that we want to establish and that we want to share. We believe that we don't have to be on islands. We believe that whether you are 3,000 miles away, 300 miles away, or 3 doors away, that it doesn't matter who your competition is, that there's enough opportunity to go around, to help one another, to grow. I tell people, I just need 1% of my market. 1%, within an hour's drive of me, within 1 hour's radius, there's 8 million people. If I had 1% of that market, just one, I tell people you can have the other 99. If I had 1% of that, I think I'd be all right. And
Right.
so there's plenty of opportunity. It's an abundance mindset. It fights against that natural tendency that we have to want to fight for the last crumb, fight for the last thing, and that if somebody else has something, that means I have nothing. It really tries to fight against that natural human instinct and to just propel our channel, and that's really what we're all about.
Yeah, it's been great. I've been a member. I think I was somewhere in the early 600s of membership. So I wasn't one of the first, but definitely, kind of in the beginning stages. And that whole, like you said, that better together, neighbors helping neighbors. We'll talk a little bit about Grant Botma in a couple minutes, get your thoughts on him. I know you guys are good friends. But where Grant's from, I mean, how many agencies are part of this group in that Gilbert, Phoenix, Arizona area?
Yeah, I call it the insurance capital of the world because it's if you've never been, so I just returned from a trip there. If you've never been to Phoenix, it is interesting. I mean, they have State Farm is headquartered there. They have a couple other call centers there. They have a major office there, State Farm does. They've got a number of insurance call centers, and yeah, it's like every insurance agent in the world goes to Phoenix, Arizona to run an agency. So and they don't have any shortage.
Yeah, one of the cool things is, early on, I would see one of them having an open house or some sort of a community event. And sure enough, there's 3 or 4 or 5 other agents that are part of the group that, I mean, they would for sure be considered competitors, very local, that are at their events wearing logo gear from the other agency. And it's just
You just don't see that. You just don't see that in a lot of other places. So it's really, really cool. Look, I tell people in this industry, it's way too easy to make enemies. It's way too easy to feel like you have to fight against carriers, fight against state regulations, fight against your DOI, fight against all these other things that come against you as an agency owner. The last thing, I don't need to fight with John from around the corner and Susan up the street when, again, there's so much opportunity around us. So it's so much easier to have challenges, to see challenges. It's so easy to do that. It's so much harder to find friends and opportunity and partnership with people. And that's what I think I would just say it has something to do with a logo or anything like that. It's just the collection of people and the culture that's been set. That's what makes it so unique.